Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. This is my first look at the drop-off area at Vanderbilt Beach up in North Naples. Stand by for 1 minute here. Got to get the microphone plugged in with the windscreen. It is still windy out there on the beach. Well, our first assessment here at Vanderbilt Beach Park. Yes, we did have an extreme high tide, a storm surge. The roadway, the parking lot's just completely full of sand. There's probably at least a foot of sand out here. You can't see the curbs. There's still some standing water on Gulf Shore Drive. It is starting to recede. You don't see any power to the traffic signals here. But over here, I have a very bad cellular connection here. Sometimes I can get a 5G. I'm going to do what I can for a little while. But I was showing you that over by the parking spots, the 4 handicap spots here at the drop-off, you can't even see the curbs under the sand. And wait till you see how much sand we have on the beach. We're still going slow here on Gulf Shore, so there must be a lot of ponding water on Gulf Shore Drive. But you remember that little island right in here where the turnaround was, the roundabout? Look at that. Completely buried by sand. No clue. You have no clue where the road is here. Man. The tide is on its way in here. The wind is coming in from the west. So we're going to have another higher than normal high tide. That wind is hitting me right in the face here. When I came out here, I looked over to my left. I'm like, oh man, they moved the benches. I don't think so. I think the benches are buried down here under the sand. I think I'm walking over top of the benches right now. Huh. Man. There is not much beach here right now. Pardon me, that water line is high on the beach here. I don't know how bad the condos here got hit. We're going to take a stroll. Hopefully I'll be able to keep a connection here. Hit that share button. Like I said, it's a horrible cellular connection this morning. It's been dropping in and out on me. I've got no power at home. We lost power at 4 o'clock yesterday. We're still without power. No signs of when we're going to get power back. There used to be, I don't know, 4 garbage cans over here. Either they washed away or they're buried under the sand. These signs used to be much higher. Now they're down below chest level here on me. Mother Nature renourishing, replenishing her beaches. See, we don't need all that fancy machinery to do that stuff. She'll do it for us. I think I can squeeze through up here without walking in the water. So if you're just tuning in, this is the very south end of Vanderbilt Beach, Vanderbilt Beach Park. The beach has changed its contour tremendously. It's about 83 degrees, feels like about 93. The wind coming out of the west, the tide coming in, so we're going to have another higher than normal high tide out here. Sheriff's Department is out here assessing the damage now. I thought he was going to tell me to get off the beach. But again, another quick look over here at the drop-off area. Completely buried in sand. Unbelievable. It's a really good thing Cabana Dam's got all their gear off the beach, all their equipment off the beach. This is normally where they have all their chairs and umbrellas, right in here. Remember that orange construction fence that used to be over here, if you're familiar with Vanderbilt Beach, and all the new plantings that they had behind it? No longer. Some of them are still there. They might pop up, especially if they're sea oats. They're pretty hardy. Now here, we lost the beach. All in here, we lost beach. We lost probably a foot of beach here. Tell you how I know that is because this sign here is way up over my head now. Way up. That used to be even with my face. Now the bottom of it, the bottom of that sign is at the top of my head. So that's how much beach we lost right in here. I hope the Turtle Club pulled through this without any major incidents. Yeah, there's lots of missing beach here. Lots and lots and lots. A lot of shells on the beach. A lot of shells got uncovered that have been buried in the sand. Hey, remember who's out here bright and early to share this with you. I get a penny for each star that you send on Facebook if you appreciate my efforts. Some support would be awesome. tips would be fantastic. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. If you'd like to send a little token of appreciation. Water's already coming back up here. Already. Man. Turtle Club restaurant over here on the right. Sheriff's Department. I don't know if they're going to be able to get any further. Looks like he's going to try. Hoping they brought all their tables inside there. They were still all out. Yesterday afternoon when I left here about 5:30. Rain down there to the south. Still getting some rain bands. But yeah, you really can't get up any further without going through the water here. That's not good. Like I said, that tide's just getting higher and higher now. Maybe we can get through here. How high did it get up there?
About to the pool.
Oh,
like
really?
where the stairs are.
Did they get any sand in the pool and stuff?
Yeah, it's all in there.
Man.
But it's a good beach vibe now, so it's.
Oh man. Are you going to go all the way up the beach?
I'm going to check it all out. So
Awesome.
Went through Wiggins.
Let me know if you see anything crazy. Yeah.
I'll pin it for you.
I'm Rob, by the way.
Rob,
I'm
yeah.
out here every morning doing a live
You
feed.
got your channel, you do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. There's our sheriff's officer. He's going to cruise the whole beach here. Told him to let me know if he sees something really interesting. I don't know if you overheard that, but the Turtle Club, the swimming pool, did get sand in it. He was up checking that. Darn it. That just ruins the swimming pools. It's not just the sand in the pool, it gets sucked into the system. Hopefully they didn't have any damage to the buildings. just tuning in, I'm down at the south end of Vanderbilt Beach, making my way north. Got a very, very bad cellular connection out here. I'm guessing a lot of our cell towers aren't functioning. It got very, very windy here. I think it got windier than they were expecting. Yeah, the sand's about a foot higher here at this beach access point. This is just north of the Turtle Club. Oh man, this is what I didn't want to... Remember this yesterday? This is the Vanderbilt Beach and Harbor Club. I was just showing you how beautiful the lawn was, the beautiful lush green lawn that they just got installed not too long ago. Oh no, the pool. Look at all the sand. I'm surprised the fence is still here. That's amazing. It did take a beating. The fence did take a beating in a few places. Wow. Well, their cheeky hut's still standing. Wow. Heartbreaking to see these sights again. Yeah, the fence is kind of mangled up along here. There's their beach access, covered up in sand. Wow. Imagine the power of that storm of Helene. The images that are going to be coming out of the Big Bend area of northern Florida where Helene made landfall are going to just be horrific. Horrific. Oh, by the way, my daughter, who lives in Tallahassee, she doesn't live down by the beach. They are fine. The hurricane pretty much went right over top of their house. She's probably just getting ready to go outside and look around now. But they had power. She said everybody survived and they're doing good. So hallelujah, praise the Lord for that. Because there's a lot of people that are going to be in bad shape up there. All the way up our entire west coastline here in Florida. Man. Look at this. This is your first look, my friends. Hit that share button. A lot of these buildings are timeshares and rentals. Vacation homes for many, many people all around the world. And I know they'd love to see what's going on here. I don't think we're back to square one here. I don't think it's as bad as Ian was. I don't know how much water went through here. But I'm assuming quite a bit. If the sand is up here. fill in this swimming pool over here that they had. Gulf Point of Naples. This is a little timeshare. I was following this for quite a while. It's taken them a long time to recover there. Over here too. Man. Still recovering from Ian. And now this. This fence was up over my head. Parts of it just completely torn down. They were just getting this bottom floor reconstructed here. There's so much sand piled up here. The Floridian Club. The next little beach access that I come to, I'm going to take a peek out on Gulf Shore Drive and see what it looks like. I hear the shovels. I hear them up there shoveling, getting the sand out of there. So if you're just tuning in, this is Vanderbilt Beach. I'm kind of in between the Vanderbilt Beach Resort and La Playa, walking to the north. You can see La Playa sticking up there, just about in the center of the screen. We lost sand, we lost beach down closer to the water, but we gained it because it got all shoved up onto the beach, up towards the buildings here. I don't know about water damage in the buildings. I'm going to ask the deputy when he comes back down the beach if any of these buildings got water in them, what his opinion is. He's been pretty forthcoming with me. Remember, we were looking at this yesterday. We were seeing that water just pouring up right into here. That's actually in my video that I haven't been able to post to Facebook yet because our power's out, the internet's down. I need to get over to my friend's house who's got all those necessities. I did a little walk from here down to Vanderbilt Beach Park yesterday at about 4:30 as that tide was starting to come in. I know you probably saw what Gulf Shore Drive and the intersection of Gulf Shore Drive and Vanderbilt Beach Road looked like about 5 o'clock yesterday. I posted a video of that as the water was just spilling out into the road. The early stages of flooding on Gulf Shore. Sand's really hard here though. I guess that's a good thing. I'm walking in my flip-flops here. I'm usually barefoot. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get back down to Vanderbilt Beach Park, if they're going to shut it down or what. So the really sad news here, besides the possibility of property damage, is our sea turtles. Our poor, poor sea turtles. If there were any surviving in those nests, that's the end of them. Our sea turtles had a terrible, terrible nesting season this year. Mother Ocean was really mean to them. I'm kind of mad at her for doing that. I hope you're taking this all in. After Hurricane Ian, there was a lot of folks asking me to do this. So here I am. By no means was this a Hurricane Ian. Here's a beach access path. Whoa, look at the sand. The sign is below my waist. Whoa. I want to go out to Gulf Shore, but I want to catch the deputy on his way back. I want to know if he thinks any of these buildings got water in them. Look, it's all beach now, once again. Back behind these buildings. Hit that share button, please. Let's see how far that sand got up this little access path. Pretty far. Wow. So this always struck me funny. The tree right in the middle of the path. Wow. Those cars going by, I can hear water underneath their tires on Gulf Shore. I can't believe that. Those signs, I think they were about chest height. Now it's like knee height with all that extra sand. Wow. You can hear my squeaky sandals, my wet flip-flops. See, most of these condos, the newer ones for sure, it's parking garages down below, so that's a good thing. It's some of the older ones where there's actually units on the ground floor that really take the beatings. They never really repaired that after Hurricane Ian. I don't want to get too far onto this private property here, but stay out on the dune line. High tide is at 10 o'clock this morning here, so we could see that water up in here again. That wind's kind of shoving it up here. I thought the surf was actually going to be rougher. There is a rip current statement in effect advising people to stay out of the water. You can only imagine what those currents are like. Playa up here. Wow, does not look good at La Playa. Let's check that out. I just wanted to give you a peek at the back of this building. I know some of our friends stay there in that condo. What the heck? This is just unrecognizable along in here. Look at this. Oh boy. I'm hoping they brought all their lawn equipment in, all their beach chairs and fire pits. Now it's just a beach. Just a beach right up to the building. Holy smokes. I wonder if their swimming pool got destroyed over here by the looks of all this sand. One could only imagine. What a shame. Holy mackerel. Yeah, it doesn't look good down there. After Hurricane Ian, everything got washed away here. Now it's just the opposite. Now we got all the sand pushed up towards the buildings. Totally opposite. This is where the homes are. Really beautiful beachfront homes. Now they're set back. They're higher up on the beach. Hopefully they did a little better. I'm not sure if this wing is even open at La Playa. I don't know if they reopened this yet or not. I think there's still work being done on that from Ian. Blue in that sky. Boy, remember yesterday morning when I left? Had all that gorgeous, beautiful blue sky. up into here. That sand's all flat, leveled, compacted. More sand in here. Sand pushed up into the backyards. Look at that. There's your telltale sign. That's at my knees again. That was at my face, now it's at my knees. Wow. Mother Ocean, huh? She giveth and she taketh. Looks like this time around she giveth. She giveth hell was what she did. Yep, you can see sand in all these backyards over here. Darn. What a shame, my friends, what a shame. This back here where all this sand is, this house, this was all railroad vine. Remember, we looked at that several times. It was just covered in railroad vine all along there. I always get excited when I see that, our dunes making a recovery. Then we took a few steps backwards. You're getting the same first look at Vanderbilt Beach that I am this morning. Since last night's storm surge. Plant life looks like it might have pulled through here. Oh, I wonder what happened to Del Norwiggins. I'm guessing the parking lots are full of sand again by the looks of Vanderbilt Beach. At least I'm not getting rained on. Shame. What a shame. Our friends, Walter and Daisy, after all the time and money they spent, look at that, the pool is completely covered by sand. Unbelievable. Oh, Walt, I'm so sorry. This is right here. Now it's a sand lot. It wasn't a sand lot until last night, but this is where a home once stood. This home got damaged beyond repair, the home that stood here by Hurricane Ian. There's several empty lots along the beach like that. Now it's a sand lot. Wow. Puts a knot in my stomach looking at this. You know, there's nothing we can do to stop things like this from happening. After Ian, we're like, ooh, that's going to be it. No more storm surges. Well, this was a minor storm surge. Still bad. Still bad. Well, I guess I'm not going to see Deputy Kim there. He must have went back down Vanderbilt Beach, down on Gulf Shore Drive to check that out. I know there was flooding along Gulf Shore Drive. How much sand got pushed out there. These bushes survived. They actually survived Hurricane Ian. You can really see over top of them. See how the older buildings, you see how much closer they are to the water? No more beautiful green lawn here. bit of sun there. This little building, I'm amazed. I thought they were going to condemn this after Ian. They're still working on it. The whole bottom floor was completely gutted. No, it's a mess again. These folks just can't win here. They had built a neat little brick like retaining wall. Looks like that's all been washed away along here. Well, these insurance companies, they're going to be running away. I don't know what's going to happen with insurance. It was already skyrocketing. A lot of sand pushed up into there. No more lawns. Once again, all the landscaping is gone. Wiggins past State Park up ahead of us. There is debris on the beach here and there. Nothing like Hurricane Ian. I need to stress that. This is nothing like Ian. It still sucks. It's still bad, but there's nothing like Ian. You couldn't even get out to the beach after Ian. kind of a somber beach walk, huh? This is a big part of beach life. This is what living on the beach is all about. It's a risk. Big risk. Gosh, everything, just about everything that they had replanted here is gone. If you think back, not too long ago, we were walking along here and I was commenting as I was walking on how nice everything was starting to look with all the nice green grass coming back. See how these two condos look. They've got a big green space behind them. Let's see how much sand got pushed up in there. Wow. That was all green grass back in there. A lot of the sea grapes that they planted here survived. That's good news. Looks like standing water back in there. Like a little pond back there. The landscapers are going to be busy once again. Construction cleanup crews. There's a crab trap from one of our local fishermen washed up on the beach. I'm sure they lost a lot of crab traps if they didn't pull them in. Hopefully they pulled them before the storm. What a shame, my friends, what a shame. This is the cost, the price of living on the beach. Everything has a price. Some prices are higher than others. I feel sorry for these folks. Bay, just up to the north of me here. That place was, they were the first ones to really go full force in cleaning up their property, putting in new landscape. Mariah Bay was, I think, the first one that really started looking good quickly after Hurricane Ian. Let's see what it looks like now. sure the Bluebill Beach access boardwalk is buried in sand. That is pretty much a common occurrence for a low-lying area just up to the north of me here. Look at all that water over the dune. Bay. It's amazing these sea grapes survive. They're very hardy. These are, I believe these are native to Florida, the sea grapes. Very hardy, extremely salt tolerant. They'll be fine. Again, look at the water, how close it is. Sorry, Mariah Bay. Back to the drawing board. Darn. Well, actually, this is still part of that other condo. Mariah Bay is behind this. This is something, this is all stuff they planted after Ian. Maybe all their new plantings, since they planted them so soon after Ian, maybe they helped them out. Maybe they helped them out. Look at this over here. Man. There's all grass with little winding sidewalks. Loving that blue sky. It's nice to have a little blue sky. A little happiness. Let's see how Mariah Bay did. Maybe they didn't do as bad as I was thinking. Nice. Oh, I do see sand back up in there. Yeah, they got sand on the lawn. Sand all in the plantings here. Morning. I think all these sea grapes that they put in really helped them out. Our dunes, that's our first barrier of defense from these storm surges. And unfortunately, they got wiped out by Hurricane Ian. So some residents along the coastline here just took it upon themselves to start replanting. We do thank them for that. We've got several of our beach family friends that live at Mariah Bay. And they can look at this and tell you exactly how much it's changed. Well, there's our mile-long stretch of paradise. It's still there. It's definitely changed a little bit. It's got a lot more sand. The sign down here at the south end, look at that. The top of the sign is below my chin. Remember I said there was going to be a little sand on the boardwalk? Are you ready for this? That's the top railings on the boardwalk here at Bluebell. Just a little sand. Just a little sand piled up there. I was here when Ian's storm surge was rolling in. Man. It made it up over the hump. Look at that. See what it looks like out in the road. A lot of times there's sand piled up out in the road here by the entrance to the park. I'm sure, let's see if the front gates are open. I doubt it. I can't imagine the park being open. I'm sure they've got cleanup to do. Never say never. Yep, sand all down in here. Holy moly. Sand everywhere. All right, I'm going to take a little break. We'll take a little walk up the beach at Del Norwiggins. See how that looks. Yeah, there's water out here, sand. Sad, sad, sad. All right, I'll be back. Hopefully I'll see you in a little while. If not, have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. God bless America. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.